Yeah, this principal is also accused of harassing students and staff. Parents say it's been happening for more than a year now. The principal in question is Gabriela Soto. She's held this position at Andrews Elementary since January of last year. Parents say she's reportedly used racial slurs, made threats to parents, bullied students and staff, and even removed 2 parents from the PTA because of their immigration status. Concerned parents and other community members held a press conference yesterday. It was then when they also mentioned some school newsletter Soto wrote titled "Make Andrews Great Again." That's, of course, in reference to the president's campaign slogan. According to Austin ISD, they say that Soto is on leave right now, but parents are hoping further action is done, like firing her. We do know that a lot of parents are extremely upset over this principal. We spoke to some of them. I'll have more on that coming up in the next 30 minutes. Reporting live in East Austin, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, Fox 7 Austin News.
Jacqueline Sarkeesian is live out front of Andrews Elementary School with more. Jacqueline.
Hey, good morning, guys. According to Austin ISD, this principal has been here since January 2018, and right now she's on leave, but parents are hoping that the school district does more. Yesterday, community leaders staged a press conference here at the school protesting what they characterize as anti-immigrant bias at the school. Principal Gabriela Soto is being investigated for harassing immigrant parents as well as threatening and bullying students. During the press conference, parents outlined a list of demands to Austin ISD. They want an open, public, and thorough investigation by the school district that includes a special committee of the Board of Trustees. They want immediate removal of Soto as a principal, a public apology from the district to parents. Are also calling for immediate and enhanced parental support to all families, especially those who are immigrants.
The actions that have taken place at this school are unacceptable, and they are a symptom of a bigger problem that needs to be addressed. And so we demand that the district take action.
My daughter was scared to come back to school because of her. She had physically put her hands on my daughter's teacher in front of the whole class.
Once again, the school district is investigating all of these allegations. They gave no timeline on when this investigation would be over, but said that they still need to interview more people. Reporting live in East Austin, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, Fox 7 Austin News.
Jacqueline Sarkeesian is live from the school with more. Morning, Jacqueline.
Hey, good morning, guys. This principal is also accused of harassing students and staff. Parents say this has been happening for more than a year now. The principal in question is Gabriela Soto. She's held this position at Andrews Elementary School since January of last year. Parents say she's reportedly used racial slurs, made threats to parents, bullied students and staff, and even removed 2 parents from the PTA because of their immigration status. Concerned parents and other community members held a press conference yesterday. It was then when they also mentioned some school newsletter Soto wrote titled "Make Andrews Great Again." That's, of course, in reference to the president's campaign slogan. Parents believe it gives off a very disturbing message. The school district also apologizes for making students and the Andrews community for feeling unwelcome. Once again, this principal is on leave, but a lot of parents are hoping that the school district does more and fire her. We do hear from a couple of parents voicing their frustrations. I'll have more on that coming up in the next half hour. Reporting live in East Austin, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, Fox 7 Austin News.
Jacqueline Sarkeesian is live in front of Andrews Elementary with more. Jacqueline.
Well, according to Austin ISD, Soto has been the principal here since January of 2018, and right now she's on leave, but parents are hoping that the school district does more. Community leaders staged a press conference yesterday here in front of the school, protesting what they characterize an anti-immigrant bias at the school. Principal Gabriela Soto is being investigated for harassing immigrant parents as well as threatening and bullying students. During the press conference, parents outlined a list of demands to Austin ISD. They want an open, public, and thorough investigation by the school district, immediate removal of Soto as a principal, a public apology from the district to parents, and they also want immediate and enhanced campus parental support to all families, especially those who are immigrants. The school district says they are in the middle of investigating these allegations, whether they are confirmed or not. The sense of feeling unwelcome is unacceptable here within the school district. Reporting live in East Austin, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, Fox 7 Austin News.
Jacqueline Sarkeesian is live from the school with details.
Amanda, this principal is also being accused of harassing students and staff as well as fellow teachers. Parents say this has been happening for more than a year now. The principal in question is Gabriela Soto. She's held this position at Andrews Elementary since January of last year. Parents say she's reportedly used racial slurs, made threats to parents, bullied students and staff, and even removed 2 parents from the PTA because of their immigration status. Concerned parents and other community members held a press conference yesterday. It was then when they also mentioned some school newsletter Soto wrote titled "Make Andrews Great Again." That's, of course, in reference to the president's campaign slogan.
Statements like that related to MAGA are not supported by our district. And as I mentioned earlier, whether these allegations are true or not, there is a sentiment of feeling that not welcome at the school. And so that is what we're working to address.
Austin ISD says that Soto is on leave right now, but parents are hoping the school district takes further action and fires her. Reporting live in East Austin, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, Fox 7 Austin News.
Jacqueline Sarkeesian is live out front of Andrews Elementary with more. Morning, Jacqueline.
Good morning, Dave. As you can imagine, a lot of parents are very upset over these allegations and how this principal has allegedly been mistreating students and staff members here. Austin ISD is investigating all of these allegations. They gave no timeline on when that would be over, but said that they are still needing to interview more people. Back to you in studio.
Jacqueline Sarkeesian is live from the school with the details.
Yeah, this principal is being accused of harassing students and staff as well. Parents say that this has been happening for more than a year now. The principal in question is Gabriela Soto. She's held this position at Andrews Elementary since January of last year. Parents say she's reportedly used racial slurs, made threats to parents, bullied students and staff, and even removed 2 parents from the PTA because of their immigration status. Concerned parents and other community members held a press conference yesterday. It was then when they also mentioned some school newsletter Soto wrote titled "Make Andrews Great Again." That's, of course, in reference to the president's campaign slogan. Parents believe it gives off a very disturbing message. Now, Austin ISD says Soto is on leave right now, and parents are hoping the school district does much more than that, possibly fires her. Parents also spoke to us on camera about some of these other allegations, and I'll have more on that coming up in the next half hour. Back to you in studio.